Hello everyone, good day or good evening. Today we are going to be transforming my kitchen area into an indoor greenhouse, okay? Well, bringing in an indoor greenhouse in front of this really sunny window. I'm going to move this plant right here. I'm going to move this plant and some of our supplies. We got some egg cartons. This is some of it in this house. And then we're gonna put some seeds in here. We got some of our seeds that we are going to be planting, and supplies and whatnot. And we are going to be starting our indoor seeds. So I hope you all stay tuned for this is the before, and we'll check us out when we start the after. Alright, this is our dome greenhouse right here. As you can see, we have our lights in here and some plants covered in there, just to reassure the winter brisk cold here. But I have a greenhouse in here that I'm going to be putting inside of my house. So let's unzip it. See what's going on. We got our green radishes growing still in here. Winter. We have a lot of our trees already still covered in here. We cut down and trimmed and pruned our lemon trees. We have our green radish here. They're doing pretty good. But I'm going to be clearing off this shelf and bringing it into my kitchen for an indoor greenhouse. Alright, so we're going to be first clearing out. Of course, this is one of our older. I have this greenhouse, and it's really inexpensive. And we bought this for maybe less than $40. And we had it for about 5 years. So, it's a little bit old, the plastic and all that. But let's start clearing out this greenhouse. Alright. A lot of supplies in here. Some old seed things. And we're still going to reuse these, so there's nothing wrong with those. Alright. Get these tools, clean these tools out of here. We're going to clean off our tools in another video. Or just clean off our tools and show you that we keep our tools clean. These are over 10 years old. Put these down here. Now, I'm going to grab the rest of these. There, and grab some of this stuff. Years and years worth of different type of supplies, and we still use them every year. With this over here, some diatomaceous earth that we had to get more of. We're going to be putting this in another storage area near my house, right closer to the house. And these still have these grow lights on here. They still work pretty good, and we had these for over 5 years. Excellent for growing. Stuff over the organic feeds that we use. So I'm going to clear up some more of this, and I'll show you afterwards when it's all cleared off. Alright guys, so I cleared out the greenhouse. I'm sorry, that's our dog barking at a cat, one of our cats. But he doesn't like them really. But we cleared it off. The lights are still here. Like I said, this is a pretty old greenhouse, and we reuse it. I mean, we like reusing things until it's literally on its last leg. But this is how it looks cleared off. It is 4 shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. Very big at the top. So we put our trees and different things. If we're doing like lemon trees or anything like that, whatever, we'll put those on top. But this is how it looks cleared out some. And this is still some of our, we had this for like a year. This is a banana fertilizer that we are going to be utilizing in our spring garden, inshallah. So, as of right now, let's just set this over here, right? But like I said, we had our green radishes still growing, and they're doing pretty good. Even some of them have snow on it. I don't know why, but they're in the greenhouse. But I brought them in because we had a snowstorm, and as you can see, these are the green radish, getting fairly huge in the winter. So more radish, and all of these are radishes. The leaves are keeping it warm, as you can see, but the radishes are doing really well. Delicious in soups and everything. But anyway, let's get back to tearing this off to put it in my house. Alright, so as you can see, I brought it out of our dome greenhouse, and I'm going to be sweeping it down a little bit, all the webs off of it. Alright, I'm going to take some more of the webs off of it. See about this, since it's going indoor. I don't really worry about these webs and everything. Some spiders are actually good for your garden. They actually eat the pests. So, you don't really take some of them out, but not all of them. But spider webs. This is from sitting. So, but okay. Right here we had a little bit of damage from, I got a little hole in it, so we just put some tape right there. Doesn't really affect the greenhouse. It still does its job, so. Alright, so this is how it's looking right now. We're gonna wipe off the plastic a little bit with some of my, our homemade cleaner, vinegar and tea tree. So other than that, this is how it looks so far. I'll wipe off the top as well, a little bit at the back. Like I said, it's old, so, but it's usable. As you all can see, I cleared up this area right here. This is a sunny spot that we have in our house, and the sun beams in about, I would say 12 hours, 10-12 hours a day. So it's not hot outside, but it is a lot of sun. And the plants love that. You got light. So we're going to put some plastic down here, right next to the sunny window. And I want to also show you all this little mini greenhouse that we have a lot of stuff growing in already. Dragon fruit, some morning glories, pear tree is blooming over here that we rooted, and some lemon stalks that we are rooting as well, and some orange trees and a lime tree, and some cactus. So, but let's get back to the greenhouse area, and I'm going to lay some plastic right here so it will not mess up. As you can see, over the years, a little bit of damage right here, but it's good that we don't really use this area in the house. But let's get to it. So as you can see, I laid some plastic, just 4 cheap plastic bags. And next I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this large towel, just in case it gets, usually for indoor greenhouses, we use spray bottles. So it's not a lot of water and a lot of moisture. And plus underneath the trays, most of the time I put some underneath it. But just in case it gets on the ground, I always like to secure that area. So I'll lay this towel down. All right. So as you can see, I laid the towel down, and this helps just prevent the moisture from getting on our floor. And now let's place our little greenhouse. Let's see how it looks over here. So as you can see, we put the greenhouse near this window. I also tacked up these curtains that were here. So you see how much sun is coming out. This is in January, so it's cold and it's winter, but the sun is shining today, and this it recedes even if I don't have the light on. These grow lights, what we get the light from is this window. So we're gonna wipe this greenhouse off a little bit and just get it cleaned up. Stay tuned. So I wiped the greenhouse off a little bit, not a lot. I mean, it's pretty old, so the plastic looks kind of old, but so far it's pretty good looking. Have quite a bit more to do, but I'm gonna try to put these, see if these grow lights are still coming on, which they probably are. We had those for a while too. Plug it into the light source, but so far this is how it turned out. So this is the greenhouse all plugged in and ready for our seedlings to, inshallah, go in. The lights are on. We place one over here on the back and on the side. And we have one right here. So, inside. So, it's all ready for our winter veggies. This is our next step. We are going to be putting holes in our recycled BPA-free plastic containers that we're going to plant some of our seeds in. We have some recycled popsicle sticks that we're going to label. That's very important to label our plants with, our little seedlings with. So, but what I do is to get hold of this, I have a little burner that I do, and I place about 4 or 5 holes in these pots and then we place our organic soil in compost, a little bit mixture of compost, but not just really the seed starting mix first. So this here is what we use to put holes in our containers that are BPA free plastic, and we put holes in here. What it does, it gets hot and it melts and it puts little holes. Very cheap. You can get this anywhere, any hardware store. We got this one from Hardware City, but you can get it anywhere, and I believe even probably Walmart probably sells it. So, but be careful with this. It's very, very, very hot. We place our holes inside of here. We'll show you how it looks. So as you can see, this is how the holes look when we place the holes with the plastic burner, regular. And so we'll do that with all these to put in our greenhouse. As you all can see, I put holes in all of our containers to put in the greenhouse, in the house. And I placed some of these placemats. I had extra placemats, and these help hold up those bowls a little bit more secure and help absorb some of the water as well. They're bamboo, but I'm excuse the washing machine in the background, but it's on spin cycle, so hopefully it'll be done shortly. But we are going to start filling our little trays with seed starting mix. So it's all set up here to put some soil in. And we use the 8 cartons as well, because these are biodegradable. These will actually, you can just plant your seedlings inside the ground with the 8 carton. So I just placed little holes. One little hole, because I mean it really absorbs water, but you know, I don't spray, like I said, I don't like pour water in the seedlings in the greenhouse and the door. I just spray it with like a spray bottle. But just in case, I do put holes in each of these. So now I've placed holes in all of our 8 cartons and inside of these containers. And as you can see with the greenhouse here, we don't really need the plastic domes over it because we have a greenhouse. So it stays warm in there anyway. And the lights will help it grow a little bit, your seeds germinate a little bit faster. So let's plant some seeds. Okay, so now we put our dirt in all of our containers and plus our 8 cartons. And now next step is just I'm actually going to add some eggshells that we save every year and just collect throughout the days that we use eggs or whatever. And we dry them out, wash them off for the calcium, and just crush them up and just spread them over the soil. So I put the eggshell mixture on here, And I'm just going to mix it in a little bit and then start planting some seeds, like I'm keeping saying, but that's the exciting part, the seeds part. So we're going to do some herbs and some spinach and lettuce, some kale maybe, and in these containers. All right, so I planted some spinach seeds in here. So next thing I'm going to use a spray bottle, and I'm going to spray them first before I put more dirt around it. So make sure you moisten your seeds really well, and then you put a little layer of soil on top. So I put a little layer of soil on top here, and now I'm going to label what we planted. Label what we planted. So this is spinach in all of these. Make sure you label, because you will forget by the end, by next, season of planting this stuff, if you plant it outside or you put it in pots. So you want to remember what you planted in these pots, because there's so many. All right, everyone. So here we have planted our seeds for our seedlings for winter, and looking good so far. I have a lot more to put in here, but we have our spray bottle, some more of our supplies down here, eggshells, some soil, and all that kind of stuff. So this is the compost that we actually composted over the last 2 years, and it's all prepared, and we make our own starter seed mix. So this is how it looks so far, and so I'll show y'all how it looks with the light on. Hope you all enjoyed this episode today. We'll keep you all updated. We have a lot more to put in here, and we have another greenhouse, a couple more greenhouses that we have to fill up. And we already have some filled up already, but we'll keep you all updated on our greenhouse, indoor greenhouse. And we have an outdoor one and several others indoor. Thanks for watching. And this is only a day, 2 days later, our seedlings. As you can see, the spinach and kale, all of that is already coming up, alhamdulillah. And that tells you how good greenhouses are inside of your home. But they are already coming up. The spinach, kale, and lettuce. All of them. So alhamdulillah, get your greenhouse in your house and plant your greens. Yeah.